What's up, everybody? This is Eric the Tech Preacher. So the most anticipated device, the most talked about phone in 2021 is the Google Pixel 6 and the Google Pixel 6 Pro, the new Google flagship offering, right? I've been very critical about Google devices in the past year for having a subpar design, weak specs, subpar video as far as cameras, right? But Google finally woke up and smelled the coffee and delivered a totally different experience. So I've been using the Google Pixel 6 for the past couple of days. So let me give you my thoughts about the Google Pixel 6. Woo, sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So over the past couple of years, I've been very confused on the direction Google been going in from the Pixel 3 all the way to the Pixel 5. At first, I believed that Google was losing their identity. Don't get me wrong, Pixels are good for stock Android and giving you great stills as far as photography. But nowadays, there's just not enough. I mean, a lot of phones could do the same thing. Well, here comes the Pixel 6. That changed it all. Let me explain. First, the design of the Pixel 6. Finally, Google gave us a beautiful, bold look. I mean, beautiful back cameras here. I mean, going across the side here, would consist of a 50 megapixel and a 12 megapixel here. Also, the unique look here. That's a little heavy at about 207 grams, but the Google Pixel design is one that I've been waiting on for a very long time. So in the front, you got a beautiful display here, 6.4 inch 1080p 90 Hz display of goodness here with vibrant colors and deep blacks. Also, there's an 8 megapixel camera in the front. So the design and display on the Google Pixel 6 is outstanding. About time Google stepped up to the plate. About time Google woke up. About time the people got out of their cubicles and see what the consumer wanted. So overall, this is a new bold statement from design to displays coming from Google. So we already know the specs. There's no need to talk about specs, but let's talk about some of the performance here that I like that Google did. They stepped away from Qualcomm, which is a good thing, right? Now they have their own chipset to deliver a great experience. They have full control over their chipset. So now they can deliver best-in-class experience, which is really good. But you know what? Playing games and opening apps on this device is a breeze. Look, the new Tensor processor with 8 gigs of RAM with stock Android makes this device fly. I have no issues with performance. Now, there's some quirks with Android 12, which I'm going to talk about a little bit in this video, but this device debuted Android 12. And again, since it's a new operating system, it's going to have some bugs and it's going to have some issues. And I'm confident that this device will be fixed with software updates. So let's talk about these cameras on the back, right? Look, Google has always dominated portrait in the stills game, without a doubt. But the biggest problem that Google had was video, right? And I can tell you right now that video has been vastly improved over the previous Pixels. Look, I can tell you that I got a lot of coverage with these cameras, but I can, with the examples you're looking at right now, it has been very good. The smooth footage that's coming out of this device is A1. I got a lot of camera comparisons with my arsenal of devices coming soon, so stay tuned. But right now, the cameras is vastly improved, especially in the video department, which is very good because that was one of the Achilles heels of the Google Pixel series of devices, that they will give you good portrait shots, they will give you good stills. But when it comes down to the video department, it was lackluster. But this time, we seeing 4K 60, we seeing 4K 30, and I'm not getting any overheating issues at this time. And I think that Google have fixed a whole lot of issues with this device when it comes down to video cameras. But stay tuned, we got a lot to go. All right, guys, so here it is. This is a 4K sample of the Google Pixel 6, also the audio of the Google Pixel 6 here in my studio. You let me know down in the comments, have Google made it happen when it come down to the camera footage? Now, the still footage on this device is A1, but the video footage was subpar, but now Google have fixed it. Would you use this device to make YouTube videos? You let me know down in the comments below. But this is the Google Pixel 6 here in my studio. Okay, so let's talk about some of the things I don't like about the Google Pixel 6, right? And this is basic software, right? I don't like the Google launcher, the Google Pixel launcher on here, the home screen launcher. I don't like it. I don't like the Google search bar at the bottom of my screen. It looked like wasted space to me, right? I want my apps here at the bottom, and I like to customize my device. And you can't do it here because I can't remove the search bar and I can't remove the weather app. So if you try to remove the weather app, you can't do it, and you can't remove the Google search. So what I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to install Nova Launcher on this device so I can get complete customization. Next, the camera app. Look, I think it's time for Google to give us pro video and pro photos. I do understand that the average consumer will never use pro mode, but the prosumer will. I think it's time for Google to give some more functionality in the camera app, not just having bare bones. And I know this is Android. Yes, you can download third-party camera apps, but I think at this point, I think it's time for Google to throw on some pro features in the camera app for us prosumers. Next thing that I don't like about the Google Pixel 6, right, is the power button. Look, most phones' power button is below the volume up and down, but the Pixel 6 power button is at the top here. And it's cumbersome, you know. And if you look at a lot of Android devices, either you're gonna have a power button on the other side, or you're gonna have the power button underneath the volume rocker, so you can have access to your power button. And look, it's a small annoyance, but when you use this phone as a daily driver, it's something that you definitely got to get used to, and it's something I got to get used to. So here's my conclusion. After having the Pixel 6 for a few days, and I got a lot of videos coming, so stay tuned for that. Is Google back? I would say yes. It's about time that they deliver great hardware, flagship specs, great cameras, even in the video department. Now, battery life right now is work in progress. I can't give you a conclusion on how good or how bad the battery life is. Not yet. But so far, the battery life has been great for me, right? But I got further testing to do. Now, again, I've been on this device for the last couple of days. I've been using it hard. The battery life has been pretty decent. Again, I can't give you battery stats until I use the device for a longer period of time. I will give you a lot of coverage with the Google Pixel 6. So stay tuned and subscribe. I'm going to give you wall-to-wall coverage of this device to give you guys my thoughts and let y'all know how good, how bad the Google Pixel 6 is. This is Eric the Tech Preacher from Easy Computer Solutions. Let me know what you think. Comments down below. This is Eric. Woo! Google Pixel 6, baby. See you guys on the next video. Peace.